no, there's no money in racing horses. This is a hobby.
Horse racing in Belize is a small, passion driven sport, kept alive by farmers who hope it can one day grow into a real industry. For Harold Burns, this hobby is a lifelong passion. He owns a stable of 15 horses, 5 of which race. One of them is named Amira. Early in her career, she suffered a severe injury that nearly cost her a front leg, but Amira recovered and has since won 5 first place trophies after starting at just 2 years old.
So she's a high spirited horse, and the first thing that happened to her, she pushed her leg between the gate of the stable and the floorboard, and when she pulled back, she pulled the stable gate onto her leg and almost amputated her left front leg. So we had to do serious surgery and stuff to save her. It's all about loving the animal. Even if she wouldn't race ever again, because we love the animal, because I love the animal so much, I'm going to do everything I can to save the animal, no? But she has been resilient. She's a special filly. I could just imagine if she never had any of those injuries, how much better she would have been.
While horse racing in Belize dates back to the 1800s, only a handful of races are hosted each year. Burns admits most owners sometimes lose money just in the process of showing up on race day.
We spend more than we make, way more than we make. We don't really make money. Um, for example, when I win a race, usually the money is shared between the guys that we don't even see that money get back home. As a matter of fact, sometimes coming to the race, just the day of the race, we spend more than what we make from the purse just getting here on that day. Not talking about feed bill and medical bill and everything, gears and everything that goes into in the horses themselves are expensive and they eat a lot. So they take a lot, but we do it for love and we do it with the hope that it's going to become an industry, a professional industry. I hope that I see that in my lifetime.
Still, he believes there is hope. Burns says horse racing could create jobs and opportunities if given the right support, and he hopes the government will one day invest in the sport.
I hope it won't die. I don't think it will die off. I think it will build momentum, to be honest. And where I want it to go, I would like sports, the government with sports and tourism to really take note and try to invest in horse racing because it could become an industry that employs quite a bit of people directly and a lot more indirectly, from feed mills to um, tax stores to meds to the guys that care for the horses, exercise the horses, ride the horses. I believe that insurance companies should become involved so that we can insure horses and insure riders. Um, I just think that the industry has so much potential. I mean, if you compare the demographics of Belize with Barbados, we're very similar in population, and they have races that are paying 100,000 US dollars for a race for a purse.
Local breeder Gilbert Kenton shares that vision. His family has been in the sport for generations. He says internationally, the sport is sustained by betting, a model he believes could help incentivize the sport's growth.
It's a very expensive hobby in the sense that the horses are, well, I don't buy horses all the time because we're breeding, so it's not I don't have the expense of really going out and buying a lot of horses. I kind of breed them and we grow organically that way. But they do cost a lot of money to feed and stuff like that. I am lucky enough that I have a farm that I could integrate some of the workers that we have on the farm into helping with the horses, etc. But as I say, it needs to be developed into an industry where through the racing there's persons coming in that owners can get access to money to be able to promote and grow their operations through that solely racing industry income, and to do that, we have to make it a business. And the business of horse racing, really, in most jurisdictions in outside of Belize, comes from the gaming part of it, where people are able to bet on the races. And we're looking at opportunities in there to get that done, but we need to develop our local capacity first to tap into what is being done elsewhere in the world through what they call off-track betting facility pools.
While the sport itself is small, it's rooted in history and carried on by farming families. Most horses begin racing at 2, with breeders timing births for the start of the year. Races are divided into thoroughbreds, upgraded horses, and local breeds, mainly held in Burrow Boom and Orange Walk, with some in other districts. Canton explained how breeding shapes the horses that make it to the track.
Every year you have a breeding season that starts in. We started on Valentine's Day, Lovers Day. Yeah, we go through that breeding season. We try to match pedigrees because as I mentioned earlier, pedigrees are very important. We match pedigrees, we match performance, we try to see if we could breed a winner. That's basically what you're after all the time, to see how good a horse you can breed.
Jockey Eric Martinez knows the pressure of horse races firsthand, from trainers and owners to the horses themselves and the competition. Now, at 34 years old, he has been racing since he was 12 and says the feeling of riding keeps him coming back.
It was so exciting, so unforgettable, I got hooked.
Hook.
Yeah, a passion, it's something that I love. I wanted to do it again and again and again.
And beyond the owners, breeders, and jockeys, there are the trainers and stable boys. They plan workouts, feeding schedules, and training programs. Most take on the job as side jobs, simply because they love horses. That's according to trainer Arthur Veas, who says passion is what keeps the sport alive.
This is not my job, this is just my passion and love. I do this for the love. I grew up in a horse business. Watch my uncle bring in the best race horse in a Belize. Hey, hey, ha, God. Relax yourself. Get ready in a race horse. Easy. It's difficult sometimes. Horse get sick. Sometimes they get injured out there on the track. Then you get set back. Sometimes they stop eat. Different things with horse, and not just jump on a horse and work out and horse and say, oh, I want to run here. You have to prepare the horse for certain distance and things, because if you just scare a horse, say, I'm going to go breeze and 6 furlong and he or she not in a shape condition for that distance, you could hurt the foot sometimes, or you don't really have to be that. It could be a bad step sometimes, on the track.
For now, horse racing in Belize remains a farmer's passion, but many hope government support can help turn it into a true industry.
The sport is live and it's kicking because of the love that we have for it, not because of the money involved in it. But we hope that will change.